Hey, V, line them up.
I wanted to share something I was talking to a young person about not too long ago that I mentor about business. And, how a lot of times I see a lot of promising young people lose a lot of their potential by not knowing the difference between winning the battle and winning the war. Not knowing the difference between playing checkers and playing chess. Not knowing the difference between long-term focus and short-term gratification. And what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of times, we have a culture that encourages people when they get upset with each other to go off on each other, cuss each other out. You get mad about a business deal. Somebody, made you mad over $100 and you want to go off and cuss them out and act a fool or whatever and ruin a good business relationship that could benefit you long term. That's what I call winning the battle and losing the war, because what will happen is people that really have a lot going on that are very successful, they're also strategic, and G's move in silence. People that really have power, they're not going to get crazy with you. You might come up in there. So let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say that I'm doing a movie with, Tyler Perry. And Tyler Perry is a millionaire and he's got these great films going on. And one day I'm just mad because I feel like they're not paying me enough. So I walk up in his office and like, man, this is some bullshit. You need to stop it. This is nonsense, man. I'm tired. I'm the star of this movie. I'm the star of the show. Why y'all gonna act like I'm not, I should be getting paid more money. This is crazy, man. Right? So you think you're like really standing up there and you think you're really making it work. Well, a lot of times what people like that will do, powerful people, because they don't really want all that drama, is they'll be like, okay. But they're watching your behavior. They're watching how you handle your dispute. It's not the fact that you have an issue. It's the fact that you're handling things in an unprofessional way. So when they see you getting ghetto and unprofessional, you'll probably get a rope-a-dope. You're going to walk away thinking that you won. You're going to walk away thinking, yeah, I told him all about himself and da-da-da. Next thing you know, you'll be fired. Next thing you know, 2 weeks later, you won't get called for the next project. Right? Because what happens is a lot of times people won't, to keep the business steady, they're not gonna get ghetto with you because they don't want to mess up the operation trying to have, a plantation fight. Right. So what I encourage young people to do, and I was telling this to a young person because I was telling him about a person that he observed. And I said, yeah, that person had all the potential in the world and she could have gone a long way. But I can tell you exactly why. If I was running a multi-million-dollar company like that, I wouldn't want, because she got fired from her position and it came as a complete surprise to her. And I said, no, I tell you what happened. It was that time she went and decided she was going to cuss everybody out because she felt like because she was talented that her shit didn't stink. When people get with that mindset, when they get arrogant, narcissistic, start acting a fool, acting like it's all about them, that a lot of times is when people start plotting on how to remove them from the situation, because it's very difficult. Anybody who knows anything about success knows that it's hard to have success without maintaining a team. It's hard for the team to move forward without people being able to get along. So they would rather have a group of people that can get along than to have a prima donna in the group, no matter how talented that person is. You see it happen all the time, not just in business. You see it in sports. You see a lot of times where a team will be like, they'll cut a great player. They'll say, yeah, he was a nice guy, but we had to get rid of him and he could play his butt off, but we have a better team now because he's gone, right? So don't be that person. When you go into a team and a group, always make sure you reiterate the fact that you are a team player. And always remind them and everybody, remind yourself that you want to see the team win, and people will pick up on that. People will appreciate that, and they're going to want to work with you. But if you always think it's all about you and you always think that you the best and you the center and I'm the greatest and I'm this and I'm that, ain't nobody gonna want to mess with that. Nobody will work with you, and what'll be really bad about it is you won't even know why, because they're not gonna confront you about it. They're not gonna come and cuss you out and act as ghetto as you. They're just not gonna want to work with you again. So that's just my 2 cents. Just keep that in mind.